Alright, sorry, this is another episode where I have to do the voiceover. We cut the previous one in half. But, I just didn't want the other one to be so long. So I pretty much just cut it directly in half. I try to edit episodes too. I don't edit these very much. Just because, you know, as I said in that, Assassin's Creed Revelations, I do this one, like this series. I enjoy it, but like the way I edit is kind of how my friend likes to actually watch these. So I mainly do for him. So I leave it least edited as I can. And I mean, I wouldn't change it much if I was fully editing. I might be a little more strict with editing and stuff. But I mean, I mainly just try to keep it to the action.
You ask a great deal of me, Sam.
I know, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't important, if it wasn't vital.
Fine. Just this once, though. In the future, such things will come at a price. Resetting the type is neither quick nor easy. To say nothing of the cost should I be discovered.
I shall not forget this kindness.
Nor I.
His work will see your last little bit of notoriety erased. Come, I'll show you how to leave now that order's been restored.
Again, gentlemen.
Oh, now you've had a chance to see how it all works. Untoward actions will upset the citizens and inevitably lead to the guards being called. Depending on the severity of your transgression, they may simply search a bit before giving up and returning to their posts. But should you offend them severely or repeatedly, they'll become much more aggressive in their pursuits. I've shown you 3 ways to turn the tide. Remove wanted posters, bribe town criers, or visit a printer to create your own propaganda.
This feels wrong. Why not just speak to someone and explain my innocence?
You can't be serious.
We counter one lie with another. Words on paper instantly taken as truth. And all of it without question.
They loose this beast. Or have you forgotten? I merely helped you tame and turn it round.
There must be another way. Something more honest.
Well, when you find it, do let me know. But until then, we sculpt with the clay we have.
My apologies. I do not mean to sound ungrateful.
Quite all right. Here we are. Speak with the harbor master and he'll see you home.
Thank you for everything, Sam. I promise one day to repay the favor.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
No, he's honest.
Like this.
Yeah. And I don't know. Because I mean, I was thinking about the previous episode, but I was like, he's talking about skin color, but I was like, I mean, his clothing kind of gives away where he's from. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I guess they could have similar clothing. I mean, they're kind of buckskins. So I mean, more animal driven. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy it more when he gets out of the snow. Because it doesn't travel so slowly. At least that wasn't very deep snow. Where do I keep all this furniture covered?
Welcome back.
You left me in Boston.
The training we've done here is all well and good, but experience is a better teacher by far.
What of my father?
Into the wind, I'm afraid.
We have to find him.
And we will, after the house has been repaired.
But he's out there plotting who knows what.
And what would you do when you found him? If you found him? You're a boy with a few months of training. He's a man, full grown, who spent decades honing his skills. If you're going to stand a chance against the Templars, you're going to need these. Go on before I change my mind.
I mean, does that make him a full-blown assassin?
You, sir, please, help! He's going to die!
Who?
There's no time! Please, come!
I mean, there's probably time to explain.
Down there! He's just passed under the bridge!
Help me! Please!
I didn't actually remember if I got this first try. And I usually actually end up having a lot of trouble with this mission. But,
Someone! Help! Someone! Help! Help me! Please! Someone! Help! Someone! Help! Help me! Please!
I'm a strong swimmer. Well, I feel like the rapids would be stronger at that point.
What this knobend is trying to say is he's forever in your debt, sir.
Who you calling? A knob end?
You, because you are one.
What were you doing on those logs?
One of the dangers of lumbering. We've got the camp set up a few rods off of here as we're cutting timber. We're hoping to open a mill in the area.
There's a good place not far from the manor on the hill where I'm staying.
I like you already. We'll have a look.
I'll miss the peace and quiet, but we can certainly use the wood.
The manor needs a lot of work.
That and other things. Meet me at the small shack by the shoreline when you have time. There's something else you need to see.
What is it?
An asset.
I've seen it. I don't think you can classify that as an asset. That is actually show what it is. It's one of the cooler blade designs. And the switchblade. Actually, I think it's called a pivot blade. Where it actually like spins.
But I have them. Captain Kidd had a secret to the shore. Just get me a ship and a crew, and we'll find out what it was he held for dear.
Go away!
Said go away, boy! Do you not speak the King's English? Oh, I didn't see you there, old man. I'd have set my home in order if I'd known you'd be calling.
The boy's name is Connor. He's here to restore the property.
Restore? Restore? Pardon my manners.
Yep.
She's still the fastest in the Atlantic. Sure, she needs some attention. Minor things mostly, but with a little affection, she'll fly again.
Who is she?
Who is she? Why, the Aquila boy, the ghost of the North Seas.
The boat.
Looks like a ghost to me.
She's a ship boy, and make no mistake about it. I thought you brought him here to restore order. I reckon he's the greenest thing on the frontier.
Connor, meet me back at the manor when you've finished here.
You said it requires repairs. You able?
She does need work. A ship is a she, boy. And yes, I can refit her, but I'm lacking in the proper supplies. Some quality timber would help me get started.
I can see to that. How long before she is able to sail again?
Just get me the lumber, boy. I'll raise a crew.
Can't even raise yourself. You'll make a fine first ship. I meant first camp. Yeah, just mix some words up there. You'd make a you'd make a fine first mate. And she is a fine ship. Although I do like how they evolved the combat, the naval combat, over the next games. No idea if that's a spoiler or not, but I mean, you're raising a ship, you can sail the ship. There's more ships in the future.
There you are. I've something to show you. Come, take a look.
What is it?
A ledger. It lets us manage the homestead's dealings.
And these?
That was years ago. Before the slow fever, before the Templars, before everything collapsed. But that's all in the past. Better we focus on what's in front of us. Take up the ledger, and I'll teach you how it all works.
I mean, the ledger has an interesting UI. Kind of advanced for what was back then. Yeah, I mean, I never really used the book very much. I might have used it like 3 times. But I mean, most of the time, I didn't really use it for anything.
Time passed quickly after that. My days a blur of study, training, and work. What little free time Achilles allowed me was spent learning about the Templars, about Charles Lee and my father. I longed to confront them, to put an end to their schemes, to ensure my people would remain untroubled and free. But I knew it was too soon, that to approach them now would see me killed. All my work would be for nothing. Patience, restraint. These proved the most difficult subjects for me. But in time, I mastered them as well.
Yeah, I can see the mastery right in front of my eyes.
Come aboard and feast your eyes, boy. No, not the left foot. Never the left foot. Horrible look. Step with your right foot first.
She is solid?
Aye. Weatherly and sleek. She'll fetch 12 knots in a stiff gale, ne'er a ship from here to Singapore can outrun her on her best day. What do you say we take her out and show you what she can do firsthand?
Where would we go?
As it happens, she still needs guns and the officers to command them. We'll launch straight away. Don't worry, lad. I'll make sure you sprout good sea legs. Haul in the mainsail! Get up the rigging! Hand over fist! Come on, men! Let's get her out where she needs to be!
At least he knows what he's doing. As a sailor with that cannon, kind of seems like a surefire way to get sunk.
Come on, lad! No time like the present! Take the helm! Double time, boy. It's time you learned.
It's interesting the thought of just how long stuff took back then.
Come on, lad. No time like... Come on. She won't bite. You can... Half sail! Ha! The killer flies again! Do you feel it, lad? Set a course for Martha's Vineyard. We'll find our guns and officers there. She's a nimble vessel, but the faster she goes, the more cumbersome she grows. And the firmer your hand needs to be. Enjoy this stretch of open water before we come upon those shallows. Call for full sail if you like. We need more speed. Loosen to full sail.
Got no
Wind looks to be shifting. Stay alert, Connor. Gusty winds can be difficult to manage. We need to ease off our sail.
just kind of looking at what all the crewmen are doing. It's an interesting ambiance, although I'm not sure they're really, the ones on the rigging are really doing anything.
Now, take us through these shallows. Careful not to run up on them. The sandbars will slow us down, but the rocks will put a hole through a hull. And if you want to make a quick tack, call for half sail. She's more maneuverable then. Mind those other vessels! Hold your tack to keep your right of way! Let's fly full sail! We need every knot! Full sail!
Yeah. Kind of just enjoying the sea faring.
We need more speed! Full sail! Go get that wind! Reduce speed! Half sail! Cottages! We're close!
Do the cottages have my cannons?
No sail! Full stop! Full stop! No sail! Drop anchor! We'll go ashore, buy our guns, and find our officers.
Oh, hello, Miss Mandy. You're looking every bit as ravishing as I remember.
After all these years, you sail all the way to the vineyard to pay me compliments?
We are looking for David and Richard Clutterbuck.
Nice to see you, too.
That doesn't answer our question.
Robert Faulkner. Where the hell you been?
Sorry for leaving like I did, lads, but where I was going, no one could know. You two working much?
No. Between contracts at the moment.
Well, we're looking for gunnery officers. What would you two say to working with me again?
We'd be for getting into a few more scraps.
Good show. The Aquila is a fine vessel. We're fitting all the guns as we speak.
Looks like your friend's about to catch a beating.
Where is Charles Lee?
I don't much care for your tone, boy.
Hey, you don't want to be doing that, Biddle.
Bobby Faulkner turned to wet nursing. It's good you finally realize you're a shite sailor.
Whoa, 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 not in here, gentlemen. Better still, not at all. Bobby, take your friends and get out!
Let's go, boys. Our guns ought to be ready. Come on.
Yeah, she meant business.
hell was that about?
The older man is a Templar. Who was he with?
A Templar? The young buck was Nicholas Biddle. Nobody. Sails before the mast. Midshipman for the Crown.
Are the guns ready?
Aye, but we won't jump in over our heads. We'll find a suitable target and show you how they work. We've fitted her with a modest amount of guns to start, but rest assured there's ample room to add more should you feel the need.
I might feel the need.
Full sail! Full sail! Go get that wind! To half sail! Looks like a British frigate with half seas over. Should do nicely for a spotted target practice. Bring around broadside, and when all guns are on target, call fire.
Round shot for a start! And fire!
Nice gun.
Well done, boy! Now, aim all guns at her bow and do as much damage as possible. Try it again, boy. Come about and get all your muzzles on target.
Some old powder in there!
Good! Now give the swivel guns a turn. More precise. Hit those old powder barrels and light up the sky.
Missed.
Never gets old! Not bad for a spot, Captain.
You are a fast learner.
Provided something interests me.
Ah, getting a taste for the open sea, are we? We'll make a jack tar out of you yet. Now we should be getting back. The old man is like to have my hide for keeping you out so long.
How long have you been out? I suspected being that far it'd be quite a few weeks. I mean, maybe days. Not traveling that far.
Why is he shooting at us?
Destroying property of the crown, disturbing the king's peace, take your pick.
What do we do?
Naught else but to fight back. Sink the bastard!
Use the swivels on him, Captain!
Yeah, I still need practice, alright? Okay.
English frigate! I'll be betwattled, another one. Where in the bloody hell did she come from?
Didn't even want that final break.
Carry on, sailor. Not bad for your first voyage, eh, boy?
Now we best be getting back, or the old man'll have my guts for garters.
I got 'em! All of 'em! You get what I need, and I'll give 'em to you. Simple. You got a ship. Could find 'em all to boot.
Who is that man?
Him? Some old salt always on about letters he's got from Captain Kidd. Nonsense, really, but he doesn't hurt no one, so I'll leave him be. Talk to him if you fancy, but be warned he'll chew your ear off. Anyway, the Aquila's here for you. If you should get a pang for the open sea, we'll be waiting. Now, I implore you to head up the hill before the old man comes out of retirement just for me.
Ah, but then we don't get to see his skills.
3 weeks, and not even a goodbye before you left.
Sorry.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put them on.
No.
Once upon a time, we had a ceremony on such occasions. But I don't think either of us are really the type for that. You've your tools and training, your targets and goals. And now you have your title. Welcome to the Brotherhood, Connor.
Mark of a true assassin. But it's not the robes that make the assassin. Tis the bow.
Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Howdy. Why didn't we think of that?
Local utility companies have assured the public that they're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
If only they knew.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera. It'll provide us with a feed while you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
We're almost there, so listen up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above. What do you mean, above?
That still doesn't answer the question.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Yep, read you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
kind of GPU you got on that thing?
Perfect. I've got a nice, strong signal.
960. That's actually the graphics card I started my videos with. Yeah, I started with a 960. Then I actually switched over to a 3090. I had a 4090 for a bit. Then I had a friend who got sick, so I sold the system. So I had to use a 1060, but then that broke, so I went back to my 960. And right now I'm running an RX 7600 XT.
Seriously, Sean? Fuck you.
So yeah, that's actually why I'm able to run a couple of games at high quality, because I had an upgraded system for a while.
Jesus.
Look on the bright side. No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Yeah, I mean, I like the verticality of more of the modern times. Especially since I haven't done an Assassin's Creed in the modern times yet. To be fair, I haven't played the more recent games, so I don't know if they have like moments there. I know the time periods that the new ones are set in, but I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine, don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little. I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
Sean!
A joke! It was a joke! Or was it?
Jump when you're ready, but wait for my signal to open the chute. Timing's really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Not too soon, at least you'll be kind of safe.
Now! Open your chute, now!
And I was gonna question the parachute off in the street. Sure, they could have made it
That wasn't
bulletproof.
so bad.
So, you must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the counter.
Yeah. He's kind of been watching some Master Assassins.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin. The assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. Doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Thinking about it, I mean, they probably have more advanced ways of tracking. I mean, if you got bullet on the artifact, I'm sure they can track that.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Fancy.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became. 100 moths could wish away a wall or create a tree. What might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world.
I see a lot of problems with that.
But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control. To direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, What we tried next was worse.
Yeah, I see. I mean, did it try at least?
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
See?
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed.
Yeah.
Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
All right.